Hello.
All right.
Hello,
My name is
today,
Tiffany,
honey?
but I'm Taz on here.
Many times.
Tiffany, why you ready to fight?
I'm
you
in
ain't trying
mama
to fight
mode.
nobody,
I'm
are
off
you?
day, and I'm just in relaxation. So I look.
I'm afraid. I don't want no problems with
People
you, Tiffany.
judge me
Where you calling us
just on
from?
how I look, and you doing it already.
Well, I'm sorry, Tiffany, but it's the look and the energy at the same
that's
time.
judgment. You don't know me, that's a judgment. You have to know me to love me, and if you don't know me, then you're gonna judge me. So
Okay, well, how do people?
judge
What do
me
people
off
normally
my
judge
face,
you?
and they say you look so mean. Oh my God, why are you frowning? And it's not me frowning. This is how I have thick eyebrows, and I look. This is how I look. So me smiling is hi. I'm not mad. I don't have attitude. This is just my face.
What's good, YouTube? This is KB LaFleur. You can call me KB. Welcome back to another video, man. We got Kendra G, and we got a sister here, man. She's all over the place. I mean, from the bad connection to the bad attitude. I mean, there's just so much in this video, man, that you have to look at and be like, why did you even come on the show? Why did you even come on the show? But you know what? Hey, I mean, this is the world that we're living in. But before we get into that, man, do me a huge favor. Leave me a like, leave me a comment, and leave me a subscribe. Yeah, I do look funny. I look different. I look very different. I'm kind of regretting that I even cut my hair in the first place. To be honest with you, I'm kind of regretting that I even cut my hair in the first place. I mean, hair looks small for my body. But you know what? Hey, I mean, it is what it is, man. You know, we got to make some changes. We got to make some changes, man. So, but let's go ahead and jump into this.
Hello.
All right. Hello,
my name is Tiffany,
honey?
but I'm Taz on here.
Many times.
Tiffany, why you ready to fight?
I'm
you
in
ain't
mama
trying to fight
mode.
nobody,
I'm
are
off
you?
day, and I'm just in relaxation. So I look.
I'm afraid. I don't want no problems with
People
you, Tiffany.
judge me
Where you calling us
just
from?
on how I look, and you doing it already.
Well, I'm sorry, Tiffany, but it's the look and the energy at the same
that's
time.
judgment. You don't know me, that's a judgment. You have to know me to love me, and if you don't know me, then you're gonna judge me. So
okay, well, how do people?
judge
What do
me
people
off
normally
my
judge
face,
you?
and they say you look so mean. Oh my God, why are you frowning? And it's not me frowning. This is how I have thick eyebrows, and I look. This is how I look. So me smiling is hi. I'm not mad. I don't have attitude. This is just my face.
Yeah, and this is just my face. In regards to this right here, y'all already see the hostility. You already see the piss poor attitude. You already see, man, how the lady is coming off. I mean, how you gonna call into this woman's show and over talk this girl? Because every time Kendra G talks, she's talking. So it's just like, what in the world? And then, first of all, Kendra G said, well, dang, man, you know, I mean, anybody and everybody can see that you have some type of issue. Everybody can see that you have some type of attitude problem. Everybody can see, man, that you look kind of uptight. You kind of look like you ready just to punch somebody through the phone. And then to sit up here and say, you know, this is how I look. You know, I don't have no attitude. Nobody said that you had an attitude to begin with, though. That's the thing about it. Kendra G never said she had an attitude. She just saying, damn, like you just coming up here, man, like you ready to fight somebody. You know what I'm saying? Oh, I don't have no attitude. I'm this, I'm that. Already deflecting. So you can already see, man, this is delusion already. This is delusion. And KB, what do you mean by this is delusion? The fact that you sitting up here saying I don't have an attitude, but everybody named Mama, I'm pretty sure everybody in the comments is saying sister's already starting off on a bad foot. And here's my thing, right? We always talk about how men love women in the femininity. Sis is not even tapping into her femininity at all.
Okay. You right, Tiffany. Let's go on.
I am now.
Tiffany, where you calling us from, honey?
I'm from Detroit.
Okay. Yes. You live in South Carolina. All right, Tiffany, South Carolina. What you do for a living?
Walmart employee.
Okay, work at Walmart. You have any kids?
Well, I have two. one adult child and 2 children. 23.
Okay, how old are your kids?
6 and 3. No.
All by the same man? Why you not with the man you had a baby with 3 years ago?
You want the truth? Because he's a manipulator,
yes.
He's a liar, and he's a womanizer. And I found that out with
Well, why'd you have a baby by him then? You didn't know all that before you had a baby by him?
it's kind of hard, man. Just the fact that, you know, they keep, I guess, like, her connection is so bad. It's like, man, I'm guessing she's, because it's like when I'm seeing, it's like it's almost as if like it's almost as if she know what Kendra G is about to ask. Now I understand Kendra G asks a lot of the same questions, but I mean I don't know, whatever, bro. But the fact that she said she got 3 kids, she has an adult child, and then she has 2 little young kids, right? And she never answered if they're all by the same father, but she did say, once again, right? We always hear this from a lot of your women. We always hear this from a lot of your sisters. This man was this. This man was that. When asked, what happened to your last relationship? What happened to your last boyfriend? Women always sit up here and always push it on the man. Now, like I said, we all see how this sister is acting. We all see her mannerism. We all see how piss poor her attitude is. We can see that from a mile away. So the fact that she's just automatically just coming on here and just going straight to, well, because this man, he's this, he's that, he's a manipulator, he's this, he's that. Every time you have women come up on here, if you just ask a woman in general, well, what happened to your last relationship? A lot of you women never sit over here and say, well, you know what, here's what I did wrong. Here's why it didn't work because of me. This is what I did. It's always what the man did. And it's like, once again, how is it every single woman? How is it every single woman that you come across, you ask them what happened to your last relationship, somehow it's always the man's fault, but it's never their fault.
5, 6, 7, 8. Baby daddies, are you ready for court? Cause I need you to pay your child support. Baby daddies, are you ready for court? Cause I need you to pay your child support. You thought you had it made in the shade, living with your girl. I said, no ma'am, I got his whole world. It is his daughter, and to her, you come second place. Sis, don't make me take off this lace. All I want you to do is pay your child support. Never mind, I will see you in court. Hey, I will see you in court. Hey, I will see you in court. Baby daddies, make your payments. Stop making excuses. We're number 1. Let's go.
5, 6, 7, 8. Baby mamas, are you ready to take accountability for all of your bad mistakes? Baby mamas, are you ready to admit you had a baby with a pookie you knew wasn't shit? Close your legs. Close your legs. Blaming men for your mistakes is dead. Close your legs. Close your legs.
Daphne was able to get her to come do an interview, right? Daphne was asking, you know, what happened to your baby father? You made that child support video for your baby father, right? What happened? And the woman sitting over here saying the baby father this, the baby father that, the baby father this. Pretty much trying to make it seem that as if she was a victim, right? Then Daphne was able to get the baby father to come on. I'm gonna probably leave the link down below in the description, but she was able to get the baby father to come on. The baby father told his story. Then everything started to make sense. Then it was like, okay, sister was out here just throwing some BS. Sis was out here just throwing some BS. That's why you always need to hear both sides of the story. You always got to hear both sides of the story because, once again, we're living in a time when women can sit up here and say and accuse men of doing anything. It's not until you get the man side of the story where you say, okay, now everything makes sense. Sis was out here lying. Sis was out here lying the whole time. But when we was able to hear from that man's side of the story, we were like, okay, sis out here on some BS. She had everybody fooled. I hate when women sit up here and say, well, you know what, hey, it was his fault. He did this. There was things that he needed to change. He was holding me back. When more than likely it was her that was holding the relationship back. More than likely it was her that made that man say, you know what, I don't even want to be in this relationship no more. Let's just be real.
Okay. So
No.
y'all not together no more?
And never again.
Okay. No.
No, and never
Say
again.
what? Never again. So how many
3.
children's dads
3.
do you have? 3 or 2?
Yeah.
3. Okay, 3 children's dads. All right,
42.
Tiffany, how old are you? 42. Okay, back up a little bit. You're so close to the phone. All right, there you go. So Tiffany, South Carolina, she works at Walmart, has 3 kids, 42.
Cancer.
What's your zodiac sign? Cancer. All right, Tiffany, what kind of man you looking for,
Oh,
honey?
Lord. Well, I will say,
Tiffany, that light behind you is blurring. You gotta turn around Have the light in your face, honey.
For one,
Okay, there you
here's my oldest child. Honest. Say hi. Hi. That's my oldest.
Hi. Hi, baby.
That's my grown one. Honest.
Okay. Tiffany, we gotta get it together, honey. Turn around where the light is like in your face. Like the light's in your face. You gotta turn the other angle so the light's not in your face. Okay. Okay. Okay.
Honesty.
Ready, Tiffany?
Loyal. Tall. And a man with no hidden agendas. You know, it's always somebody that has something. They tell you one thing and they do something else, and you don't know there's something else until it happens to just sneak out or it comes to the light. So yeah, forefront, truth.
Forefront truth. Okay. What's some deal breakers?
Drug addict, liar, thief, womanizer, manipulator. You know, the opposites of what I actually am looking for.
The opposite of what you're looking for?
No one wants to be with somebody they have to wonder about.
So she has 3 kids by 3 different men. She's 42 years of age. She has an attitude of somebody, man, who's just been miserable the whole life. She come with her own baggage, people. Yeah, y'all see this. She come with her own baggage. And a lot of you women will look at this and say, well, who's to say she isn't, a good person? Who's to say that she isn't, somebody, man, that can make a good partner? She can't make a good partner. That the fact, if she's 42 years of age with 3 kids by 3 different men, she didn't make it work with any man. Look, she sit here, she was asked, what happened to your last relationship or last man that you messed with? Oh, well, he was a manipulator. And I'm pretty sure if Kendra G asked her, well, what happened to your 2 other guys, right? 2 other baby fathers. Well, they're manipulators, this, they're that. There's just no way that you just constantly keep running into bad men unless if that's what you're choosing to pick. Unless if that's what you attract and you just keep choosing to pick that. And that's what it seems like. And you really think a man is going to sit here and say, let me deal with that? Let me have a kid with this woman? Like, let's just be real here, people. Like, nobody's going to want to look at her and say, well, let me go ahead and have a kid with this lady. And it's not to sit over here and put down any women that got 3 kids, that got, by 3 different men. You're already holding yourself back by having 3 kids. You know what I'm saying? Then on top of that, you have your personality is garbage. You know what I'm saying? Your characteristics, garbage. You really have no characteristics. I mean, it doesn't seem like you bring anything to the table. And it seems like if a man asks you, or it seems like if a man asks her, what do you bring to the table? She will be so combative. What do you bring to the table? Well, shoot, I'm a woman. I bring a lot to the table. What do you bring to the table? No man wants to deal with that. So when you have women that come on here and men say, well, women like this are delusional, this is why. Look at some of the shit that she's saying. Look at some of the shit that she is doing. That stuff is not going to attract any man, any desirable man. At that, she's always pushing her faults onto somebody else. Well, he was a manipulator. He was this, he was that, as if she's just this perfect being. But once again, it's like, sis, 42, 3 kids, you couldn't keep any of those baby fathers? I'm curious, man, does any of those baby fathers is any of those baby fathers active in their kid's life? Do they even talk to the woman? Do they even deal with this baby mother? Because I know a lot of baby fathers. I know a lot of women that will act like this, that runaway baby fathers. And a lot of your women will say, well, that man don't take care of his kids. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you got to look at the baby mother. Sometimes you got to look at the baby mother. Now, I'm not sitting over here saying, the way she's acting should be a reason, why a man should leave his family or leave his kids and not want to take care of his kids. I'm not saying that. But what I am saying is you have women like this who have attitudes like this, who make it hard for a man to want to take care of his kid, who make it hard for a man to take care of his kid. You know what I'm saying? So some men just say, man, fuck it, I'm just not going to deal with it. And she has that attitude. She has the attitude of those women, man, who make it hard for baby fathers. And if I heard correctly, she said that she had one adult child, which means I guess that child, well, she just showed in their 20s, but then had like 2 younger kids. Now, I don't know if they're above the age of 10, but that's an issue though. Yeah, you're 42. I could have sworn I heard 3 and 6, but I could be wrong.
Nobody wants to do anything. Have to have a second.
What's the age range you would date? Tiffany, honey, you're too close to the phone. You got to move back a little bit, okay?
Okay, I'm back.
What's the age range you would date, Tiffany?
40 to 50.
40 to 50. Does he have to be in South Carolina?
I would hope so, in a close range, not too far out. I don't think long distance really work.
Does he have to look a certain
I want
way?
to be able to look at him.
Okay. Does he have to make a certain amount of money?
Enough for himself and to be stable.
Did he have kids already? All right. Let's do the Kendra Cam. That's when you stand up and we see your full body.
Right now. I'm not in camera mode. I'm not.
Well, you got to do.
You can disconnect me.
Well, you got to do the Kendra. Well, what? Well, yeah, I should ask you that in the beginning. That's part of the show.
Okay.
The rule of the show is you got to do the Kendra Cam.
I'm in the whole.
Well, why can't you do it right now? Why can't you do it?
I'm not in the mode to stand up and show my whole self.
Can you go put some pants on?
But I'm not in that mode to do it. I happened to see you on, and I was like, oh, can you? I said hi.
Hi, sweetheart. Tiffany, are you familiar with the show? Are you familiar with my show?
That was a little shaky one because she gave you attitude, so it didn't last long.
That we about
oh no, I'm not gonna have no attitude. I'll give you one. I'll hang up before I do that.
Okay, so we're gonna end right now if you can't do the Kendra Cam. Child, and y'all be getting on me when I be a bitch. I purposely don't try to be as a bitch as much so y'all can see why I becoming a bitch in the first place. My bitchness gets inspired. I match energy at all times. Now sometimes I might start it. Very, very, very slight. But most of the time I don't start, child. And if you don't know, people, guess what? Kendra Cam is mandatory. There's only one thing on this show you don't gotta do. You don't gotta tell me the last time you had sex. Everything else, you gotta answer the questions. Kendra Cam is a mandatory part of the show. So if you want to see your ass, then don't bring your ass on the show. I have people in the cars, and I make them get out their goddamn car. Well, excuse me, their car. See, I got to go to church. Look at me messing up already. This is why I got to go to the house of the Lord. I done missed church 2 Sundays in a row, and this is what's happening. The devil tried to seep into me, but devil, I rebuke you. I rebuke the devil, okay? Because this Sunday, I'm actually on my way while I'm in the car on the way to Super Bowl. I'm going to watch church service.
All right, yeah, she's just talking at that point, man. But here's the thing, man. If you're a woman, you're coming on to some of these dating shows. What is the purpose of coming up there with an attitude? What makes you think you can come onto a dating show with an attitude, looking stank, with a shitty personality, not wanting to even listen to some of the smallest rules that Kendra G has? Yo, just stand up for the Kendra Cam. There's nothing wrong with that. You were showing how disrespectful you are. You're showing how untraditional of a woman you are. No man is going to look at that and say, let me go ahead and cuff that. First of all, a lot of you men are going to look at that. First of all, men just upon approaching her, right? Probably they're going to feel a bad energy. They're going to probably feel a bad vibe. But upon approaching her, they're going to be like, but she got 3 kids by 3 different men. That's already an issue. Then on top of that, she's 42. Then on top of that, she has the most shittiest of attitudes. To be honest with you, if she walked up to somebody, if she walked up to a man, let's just say she don't bring none of the kids, she don't bring up any of the kids, she will already be eliminated just off the strength of her character, just off the strength of her personality. Because men are going to be looking at things, but man, hold on, man, like, nah. She's probably going to sit over here and tell me I got to clean the dishes. She's probably going to sit over here and tell me I got to do this and I got to do this as a man that I'm already doing. She's going to try to regulate that relationship. She's probably going to be the one wearing the pants in the relationship. And as a man, you shouldn't even want to deal with that. As a man, you shouldn't even want to deal with that. And when men talk about a lot of your older women have a lot of baggage, that's what they're talking about. That's what they're talking about. And it's only a matter of time, man, until that woman, man, just sits here and that woman ain't going to get a man. Let's just put it that way. That woman is not going to get a man at all. I can tell she already has entitled vibes. The fact that you come onto a show, you're not even prepared. You obviously watch Kendra G show long enough to understand that you have to do a Kendra Cam. So the fact that you're not even willing to adhere to what Kendra is saying, You're not even willing to hear her out. You're not even willing to. You're just showing your true colors to her. What makes you think you're going to be submissive to a man, right? But she's probably not. She probably don't even want to be submissive to anybody at that. She don't want to be submissive. Why? Because she don't. From what it looked like, she don't want to follow anybody. She don't want to have a head. She don't want to follow anybody. She don't want to have somebody, man, that leads the relationship. It seems as if she wants to lead a relationship, or everything has to be equal. But it ain't gonna be no, well, you know what, hey, well, you the woman, you gotta be able to do this. It ain't gonna be that. It ain't gonna be that. And I feel bad for women like that, man, because she has more issues. She has more issues than what we can see. Like, literally, she has more issues than what we can see. And that's sad, because she's not gonna be able to get no man. She's not gonna be able to get a man. She's literally gonna have to get a dog. And do what Kevin Samuel would say. Get a dog, and we already know the rest of it. I feel bad for the sister, man, but once again, you have a lot of women that feel they don't have to follow a man, right? And this is the women that we're dealing with today. A lot of your women saying, man, I don't need a man for anything. I don't need to follow a man. I'm just looking for somebody, man, that can compliment me. When women say I need somebody to compliment me, I need somebody, man, that is going to do what I tell them to do. I need somebody that's not going to sit over here and make me feel like I got to be a traditional woman. I got to be a submissive woman. I want a man that's going to make me feel like we're equal. Well, women understand men and women are not equal. A man got his role, a woman got his role. This sister right here, she obviously don't know her role, which is why she has 3 baby fathers and not a single one of them is dealing with her. Why she's sitting on here on the Kendra G show trying to look for a man. But the fact that you come on Kendra G show, you look sloppy, damn near lucky you got a unibrow. You don't even want to do the Kendra cam. So, I mean, sis body's probably sloppy as all get out. Attitude, sloppy as all get out. What makes you think you can get a man? What makes you think you can get any man that is desirable? What makes you think you can get a man that you want? So, man, y'all do me a huge favor, man. Leave me a like, leave me a comment, leave me a subscribe.